In a quiet little town, near a garden blooming with daisies, lived a playful puppy named Patch. Patch had just turned 3 months old, and with his floppy ears and wagging tail, he was the most adorable creature around. But Patch had one tiny problem. He thought he was better than everyone else. He strutted around the garden like a prince, barking at butterflies, ignoring the older dogs, and laughing at the tiny insects that crawled past. One morning, as the sun spilled gold across the grass, Patch spotted an old tortoise inching slowly along the path. "Why are you so slow?" Patch barked. "You'll never get anywhere in time like that." The tortoise smiled gently. "Speed isn't everything, young one." Patch just laughed and skipped away. "Maybe if you had 4 legs like mine, you'd understand." Later that day, Patch heard a commotion near the garden gate. A fox had slipped into the yard. All the animals panicked. Birds flew away, cats climbed trees, and the little chicks hid beneath the bushes. Patch tried to bark bravely, but his legs trembled. The fox snarled and took a step forward. Then, to everyone's surprise, the slow old tortoise stepped in front of Patch. Calmly and steadily, he pulled his head into his shell and stood his ground. The fox, startled by the strange shape and unmoving courage of the tortoise, hesitated. He sniffed once, then twice, and finally turned away in confusion and defeat. The animals cheered. Patch stared at the tortoise in awe. You weren't scared?" Patch whispered. The tortoise chuckled. "Of course I was, but sometimes courage means standing still, even when your heart wants to run." Patch lowered his head. "I'm sorry I made fun of you. I thought speed made me strong." The tortoise replied kindly, "Strength comes in many forms, Patch. The wisest know when to slow down and when to stand tall." From that day on, Patch walked beside the tortoise often, learning not just how to move quickly, but how to move wisely. Moral: never look down on others. Everyone has a strength, even if it looks different from yours. Every tale has a heartbeat, and this one just found yours. Like, share, and follow Moi Music for more enchanting stories brought to life.